You're especially welcome to the white carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu, and as usual, on Saturdays, we take you through all the issues that happened during the week in the entertainment industry. I am sure by now you know that Moesha Budon, who you've been wondering, most of you actually have been wondering what kind of acting, what kind of movie she's done so far, as she describes herself as a movie actress. Well, she says that she flaunts because she's got it, and she flaunts for fame. So for those of you who are worried that she may be displaying too much flesh, too many curves she's got there, she's well endowed. Well, she says you can say whatever you want to say, but it fetches her a following that she feels awesome about it. And so we will play back that voice for you. She was on our sister station, Hits FM, and she said a lot. She said a whole lot on Hits FM. We'll play back a few of what she said right here on the white carpet. And of course, One Love was turned out. He was denied access to Kempinski Hotel. Why? Because he was inappropriately dressed, according to the hotel authorities. For them, he had to wear at least footwear, coupled with a skirt. I'm sure if he wore shoes, they would have pardoned him, but there were no shoes to match the wrap skirt, so he wasn't allowed entry into Kempinski Hotel. We'll gossip a bit about One Love here. You can always tell us what you know, what you've heard, what you've been sniffing around. You can share with us here on the white carpet via our WhatsApp number 0267844. President Obama actually said that he's so much in love with Kendrick's music. He says his lyrics they speak a lot to him. And also the fact that his last album last year was awesome. It was one of the best for the year. And so Drake is doing well according to him, but he would always opt for Kendrick. So again, we'll delve a bit into that and find out what exactly does Kendrick do? What kind of lyrics does he actually use in his music that is fetching him the high score with President Obama? The white carpet is always brought to you by Airtel and supported by Optimal Hair Relaxer. Stay tuned. We have a lot more coming your way, because today we also talking fashion. You know, Valentine is just winking at us, and you would want to know what kind of outfit you would want to put on. The usual traditional red, white. Well, you know, in Ghana it's chocolate day, so you may want to also consider some combination, you know, mauve, gold, chocolate somewhere to, you know, give it a new feel, a new twist to the traditional red, white, black that everybody would do on Valentine's Day. We will be talking that here with an ace fashion designer. You don't want to miss out on this conversation. Don't go away.
The white carpet is brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Ghanaian actress Moesha Budon says that she flaunts her curves for fame. She says that whatever Ghanaians have seen so far is just a tip of the iceberg. She was on her sister station, Hits FM, when she took her turn on the Hits Entertainment Review with my colleague Gloria Nyako. She said a whole lot more. Let's listen to Moesha Budon.
Because I have nice breasts. I have good breasts. I have nice round breasts, so I don't see the reason why I should wear bra. Bra is supposed to support the breast. It's my breast around. I mean, I just dress. I don't like putting on bra.
Your breast does not need support. That's what you're saying. Yes. Because it's not a small breast,
but and it's round. It's firm. Like I don't even have a bra.
Atalena supporting no sister breast and your firm.
It's not that bad.
Well, so she says that she has nice firm breasts, so she doesn't have to wear bra. She'll show them. So next time when you meet Moesha and those ones are showing, just feel free and watch. That's just what she wants to achieve. But if you are put off, just like Kwame Jan got put off by her outfit during the Ghana Movie Awards, and so decided to get on Facebook and write a whole article about her and her outfit. Well, okay, now I remember. She said that the particular outfit, Kwame Jan, you got offended by, that brought out her breast. She says that when she dressed at home, it did not look like that. But when she got to her final destination, it looked very much like that. No, that was actually from the Foresight Music Awards. So her dress had issues when she got to her destination, and when she got to the event venue, her dress had kind of loosened up, and so the breast could show. Then she had another opportunity to actually dress and prove another point. She still came with another. She says, yes, there was also another problem with that, another dress she wore for the next awards ceremony. So, Moesha, please, next time you two tell your designers they should make sure there's no problem when you wear your clothing. We are fed up with the excuse. All right, so we also caught up with Shatta Wale, who, after his performance on the Glow Cup Awards platform, we tried a bit, find out from Shatta. You have a song there that praises Hajia for real. What's up with you? Many of you there actually speculate that he could be having something with Hajia for real, and if it really is the case, then Kempon has to begin to ask some questions, even though they may have their issues, which may be over. So he says there is nothing wrong, there's nothing going on between him and Hajia for real, but it's just admiration. He just used her name in his song, and he also says that he's coming up with a movie. You want to hear Shatta tell you more about that one? Stay tuned.
Aja is I'll say a godmother to me because she likes me very much. She always wants to do stuff for me anytime I'm in the States, and and she's very close to me. I like her too. We have to even be in Miami, but. She just sent me a message as I came here that they are there, and she always wants me to be around. She feels I'm real. That's what she tells me every time. So I think.
So you're not dating?
No, I'm not dating her. She just likes me. She's my mommy. Mommy.
She got things you don't know. Hold it. Everybody hold it. Hold it. Just go down and hold it.
I'm with Van Vika. We putting up a movie about my life story. So I believe it's going to be hectic though, but it's part of my work. So we'll work on it.
You're going to act?
Yeah, I'm going to act.
I thought he was writing the story about you and then somebody else's.
No, he was like, I need to be in there so people will feel the spirit. So it's going to be a great movie.
I'm sure it will be your second movie because you've been in
a couple of 2 movies. But I think since this one is going to be my story, it's going to be my first movie that I've ever brought out, and I want to be in movies as well. So I'm working on that. So I think people should watch out.
All right, so that is Shatta explaining his relationship with Hajia. Hajia is actually Shatta Wale's godmother. I also have to look for a godfather. I need that a lot in my life. Yeah, I do. Okay, so you can always share your contribution, your views, your opinions, your recommendations with us here on the white carpet via our WhatsApp number. The number is 0267844024. Quickly share with us, and we would gladly read it out and be grateful that you took time off to be with us here on the white carpet. I told ya, Valentine is just staring at us. Many of you who are Valentine freaks are now preparing so vehemently towards the day. Some of you would want to look very special. For some of you, it's your birthday, so you still want to have the day coming off as a very special day. For some of you, it's the day you either got married, or it's such a memorable day for you, or you conceived, or you had the Valentine babies, came. It always come with that, yes. So the laughs, the achete, the glow, they are all Valentine babies. Okay, so you're planning, especially the ladies. I'm sure the fashionistas are worrying, this Valentine, how can I look very different? How can I, stand out, be outstanding, and not necessarily wear red? All right, so this is what we'll do here. I have this designer whose expertise in fashioning out styles for your event, your occasions, is a whole lot to write about. You write a whole book. No, not just one book. You write my first coup d'etat, and you need more pages to add to that one. I have chapter 1, Ghana's ace designer, fashion designer with us here on the white carpet. Hi, chapter 1. you're amazed at your own description.
because you've given me so much power.
The power. You do have the power.
Thank you very much.
When you get the chance to design for artists like Shatta Wale, K.O.D, Ochiame Kwame, Samini, endless.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about the movie industry yet. I'm not even talking about presenters yet. So you've captured the whole Ghana. I mean, what say, baby?
For the people to understand what I'm doing, I think is a pleasure, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now Valentine is coming. Let's just go straight. Is that why you're wearing red? To I'm also wearing red shoes though.
Oh, Valentine. It depends on. Oh, coincidentally, we're all wearing red.
Hey. We didn't match.
Valentine is a month of love, and actually, I was actually born in the month of February. I was born on the 18th of February.
You're a love baby.
Yes, yeah.
No, you're not a love baby. Those who were conceived during Valentine are the love babies.
Oh, okay, all right. So let's say after Valentine, it's a month of love.
Yeah.
But we already grew up with this notion that Valentine is all about wearing red and red and red. Now, what is going to happen now in chapter 1? Because we are officially now bringing out our new collection. That's the 2016 collection, Open Heavens collection.
Okay.
So now our trend is going to go with a lot of simple colors. We are going to do the white, we are going to do the lemon green, we are going to do cream, we are going to do brown, and then we do a little bit of black, and then we do a little bit of red. And I think this particular colors that I've mentioned would work for this Valentine's season. It shouldn't be red. What are we celebrating? What is red?
Yeah.
The red, everybody says is red. Exactly. Let's have something different. Let's wear some nice cream dress, and you're going to go some nice gray dress, some nice lemon green dress with some excellent shoes, dashing earrings like you're wearing.
Thank you.
Amazing is still going to work, you know what I mean?
Okay, but in Ghana here, instead of Valentine, we actually do we theme it chocolate, so chocolate day.
Yeah.
And so how about, somebody who loves the chocolate color and would want to do something in those shades?
I think that would not be a bad idea, because if it's a chocolate day, chocolate is more ethical. When I want to mean ethical, I want to mean, you see, the color of chocolate is brown and it looks more like sand. That means representing something from nature.
Yeah.
I believe so much in nature. So if somebody wants to express love using nature, it's like molding a sand house for your girlfriend, and it's made out of what do you call it? The color brown.
Okay.
It will be something nice for a Valentine. I mean, we always think about the big houses and all that, but women, you already like the simple things, and the simple things make you happy. Like I can just give you a brown chocolate or a brown toffee, and you're going to go like, oh, I love this so
It's the gesture that comes with it, and not just the chocolate.
Say again?
The gesture that comes with it, the idea that you brought me a gift.
Yeah, but the
not
idea
necessarily chocolate.
Yeah,
women, yes, love chocolate, but you can't just throw it at me and I'm happy.
Exactly, and that's why it's a period of love. So if you're showing somebody love with a nice chocolate on that particular occasion, then I think it's in the right connection.
But I thought you would rather say that, so on that day of giving out just chocolates, you should give it a touch of chapter 1 something.
Oh,
what do you have for us?
What do I have for you? Yes, if it's about what chapter 1 has for you, there's so much you would have this Valentine Day, because like I said, on the 20th of this month, that's next week, we are launching our Open Heavens collection, and it's going to be on all your social media. Of course, you should follow. And every costume that we'll be showcasing will be representing something ahead of the 2016 election, signifying peace.
Oh, really? I see.
Everything, every collection will be signifying peace. So every single month, you will see something coming out from chapter 1. So if it's the month of love and it's February, and it's my month when I'll be celebrating my birthday, then you should see that there will be something great coming out. I
see. So what are some of the outfits that we should be looking forward to?
Let's check out for some nice woven dresses.
Oh, yeah.
Look out for, I just want to go to, these days I love to use most of the soft fabrics, and I love to use a mixture of the African print and then the foreign print together.
Okay.
So let's look at how we are going to blend these fabrics together to come out with something homogeneous and very, very nice.
Hey, bro, Fabim. Hey, let's go, talk on. Preach on.
I'm a preaching.
Anyway, but let me find out. What you're wearing is not the straightforward cut material. You combine that with I see. How do you call that fabric? A stretchy fabric.
That's a jersey fabric.
Okay.
Yeah, and this particular thing I'm wearing, this particular outfit I'm wearing is part of the Open Heavens 2016 collection. Now we are mixing these foreign prints. I don't really care about the print. Where I can mix the jersey fabric with the foreign print and it will still work. Okay. Because I want you to have the part 1 of the Open Heavens collection, so that anytime you wear that particular outfit, it will signify peace for the 2016 election. So just call it Fashion Prophecy for 2016.
Fashion Prophecy.
Fashion Prophecy from chapter 1.
Do you do Fashion Police as well?
Fashion Police.
We need to arrest some people.
No, Fashion Police, then we arrest so many people. I tell you,
Who are some of the people you would arrest?
Oh, probably you can arrest me because sometimes, I know, sometimes it's crazy when we're doing wardrobe selection and a lot of people find problem with wardrobe selection. Okay. Because sometimes you'd want to wear this, but you forget that I've actually worn this shoe to this particular program before, so you don't need to repeat it. But where would...
Really? But how can I get money to buy plenty shoes for different events that come up? There are too many events, especially during Christmas. How will I be able to provide different shoes for all the 1,001 programs that are happening?
But when the Fashion Police sets in, the Fashion Police will be able to identify that you are repeating this.
So what do we do? How do we make it simple and cheaper?
Making it simple. In making it simple, you need to be simple and just be like chapter 1. It's whole simplicity.
Next time I see you wearing these shoes, I'll arrest you. You can. Anyway, chapter 1. Yeah. There's a lot more I really want to get out of you, but it looks like our time is just running. But I love your beard. Can I grow some? Is that possible?
You can. But actually, I actually brought you something. This is,
now I am going to blush.
Oh, don't blush. Don't blush. You think look up my seat.
It locked up.
It won't come
off.
So these are mufflers, new mufflers we are weaving at chapter 1. I actually weave this myself. And this particular design I'm showing you right here, it's made out of, when we finish cutting our fabrics, and then you see these fabrics on the floor, we try to create them to look like this. And this is a very nice muffler.
Okay, so how do I wear this muffler? Let me
It goes there.
Okay.
And then that goes there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. How do I look in this? This is fashion talk. I feel very...
It's crazy.
I feel like a star already.
Then I'm happy.
I feel like a celebrity.
Then I'm happy.
Chapter 1, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ghana is looking forward to massive designs from you, and you already have given us a gist that 2016 is going to be a blast in the fashion industry. But I've told you, these shoes, when I see you wear them again, you are good. So Ghana, you heard chapter 1. But before you go, let me just take a few messages. I'm sure you would have a few comments here. Okay, so this one says, hey, Valentine coming again. Disappointment, divorce, promiscuity, teenage pregnancy, and social violence promotion day. That's what you call it. Okay, so why not turn this day to praise God rather? End time is at the corner. Of course, Francis, if you put together an event that affords us the opportunity to say thank you to God, why not? I'm sure you will get a lot more souls coming your way. So please take advantage of the day also. This one says, please find out from chapter 1 what he makes of Moesha Budon's outfits. Have you designed for her before?
I have not designed for Moesha before, but I've seen her on most of the social media, and she always wants to show a little bit of flesh. Okay. And I think she has her own personality. And
all right, that's fine. I asked her own question. So what do you make of her outfits?
Oh, she knows what she's marketing. So I mean, she can market.
Stop being diplomatic. Go straight to the point and answer the question. What do you make as a fashion designer? What do you make of her outfits? Would you design things that she wear currently? Would you design those things like that?
Nudity is not fashion.
Okay.
Nudity is not fashion. Cover your clothes. Cover yourself. If you cover yourself, you see the way you're dressed, everybody will be able to approach you. You are addressed the way you are dressed.
Wow.
That's all I have to say.
You are addressed the way you are dressed. So how do you address Moesha Budon?
I will address her the way she's dressed.
So how? I mean,
I will address her the way she's dressed.
So just imagine I am Moesha. You've met me. Address me.
Hi, Moesha. How are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
And how would you address me?
Hi, Moesha. How are you?
He's such a bad actor. Chapter One, thank you. All right, so that is your fashion designer, Chapter One. He has things with all the. In fact, currently, I think he designs for practically all the top artists, musicians actually in Ghana here. And when you go to the movie industry, a whole lot of them, he does for them. The Yvonnes, think of all of them. He does it for all of them. And very soon, I'm sure I'll be mentioning, thanks to Chapter One, I'm looking this way or that way. So that has been a nice conversation with him. We are grateful he passed through. But of course, you know what? Those days when you hear the tune, and then my voice is so bad. I don't want to, but I'm shy singing. But let me try that. And I could see. Okay, I spoiled the song already, but that's okay. So when we come back from this breather, I have with me the man who is behind that song, and you know what he has today? Well, he kind of changed his name, and today he's something that you look forward to, and I will present him right here on the white carpet in a moment. If you have just tuned in, you are with us here on the white carpet, and you can always send through your messages through our WhatsApp number. The number is 0267844024. At this moment, we go into the music industry and talk to one person who has lived through times and has still remained very, very relevant. And as we speak now, he's hitting the industry with so much competition. The musicians look back, look around, and they only can look up and say, God be with us. I am talking about the man who used to be called Dead Body and now Kwesi. Hey, Kwesi.
Hey.
Welcome to the White Carpet. High five would do. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. I love the high five.
Yeah. How are you, Kwesi?
I'm doing great.
And what have you been up to?
It's all about work, work, and work. And you know, I thank God for bringing me back into this industry. But basically, I would say you know, I've been working on my albums. I have a couple of albums I've been working on for both like the Anglo-Francophone.
Francophone, do you sing in French?
Yeah, by the help of Google.
You Google the words and learn the words.
Yeah, I know. And
okay.
So with that, and then I also have, you know, the EDM album, which is the dance music album, which I'm working on as well as the dance music for Ghana. So a lot on my plate.
Can we have a gist of what you made of, what you've been working on so far? Can you just share a line or two, or perhaps you can just make us start the partying now?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I could just go in. I could just go in and be like, Midio inka bono baya bono Jimo koni misomo mitrio inka bono baya bono Jimo koni misomo. Yeah, something like that. That's for the local ones, but like the EDM ones are very intense. So you know that one. If I start, I have to get on my feet and dance.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
Or I could say, no jen chuko oko meono. Oko meono. No jen chuko oko meono. Oko meono. No jen chuko oko meono. Oko meono. Okay, you know.
I mean, let's take a pause here.
Let's take a pause before we
where it's heading to. By the time you realize, we just partying off.
I know, yeah. I mean,
how has your reintegration into the music industry been? How smooth has that been for you? Because we know you went out there for a long time. You left Ghana, the shores of Ghana, as Dead Body.
Yeah, as Dead Body.
You come back and you say you're Kwesi.
You know, that's one of a bit of a. That's the bit of the hustle. Because you know my fans, whom I appreciate and love, can't get rid of the name Dead Body because
myself I cannot.
I know, yeah, definitely. I mean, the industry, those who know me back then know that this guy is definitely not parting with that name. And then I come back and say my name is Kwesi. So it's a big challenge for me. But however, like you know, my team has decided, okay, no matter what, you know, the name Dead Body is always going to be there. You know, till the fans decide, okay, you know what, we will do with the Kwesi. So it's going to be Kwesi, Dead Body.
Okay, so
That's what we're going for.
no, but why didn't you maintain Dead Body? Because that was selling, and I thought you had grown with it. So why did you just drop it like that?
The Dead Body, you know, it wasn't my, you know, it wasn't my, you know, my decision. It was a team's decision because I was in New York. I was doing, you know, and I'm still doing like international music, which is like I have songs that are being played in other parts of the world.
Okay.
And they know me as Quasi because when I was in school out there, the name that I was going with was Quasi. I went for a show and then they asked me, what's your name? The first time I was in New York to perform, you know, I went for the Apollo Theater. They did a show, Miss Ghana, the first ever Miss Ghana in New York was at the Apollo. So I went to perform and then the guy backstage was like, my name is Dead Body. He's like, dude, why Dead Body? I'm like, okay, that's my name, you know, stage name. And he was like, oh, wow. So he was like, you know what, you in New York now, so you need to change it. So I was like, okay. But then my management was like, okay, now let's stick with the Quasi because the Quasi here will be better. So I started doing it. And then, you know, I stuck with the Quasi. But coming back, you know, maybe I should have just kept the Dead Body because I'm, you know, I can't get rid of the name. So.
Because we missed Dead Body a lot. And then, so when you came and it was Quasi, it was kind of, okay, so... yeah, not very much. Well, Samini changed from Batman to Samini. It worked for him. Shatta Wale changed from Bandana to Shatta Wale. It worked for him. So you will not be the first, but would have a lot more on your hands to, you know, Quasi.
Quasi is like a whole new artist, like somebody coming up.
And it's almost every day. So but for me, the song you just did, the party song, what's the title again?
Chuko Chuko.
Where am I finding that?
It's actually out there. It's on online. It's me featuring Luther, which we just actually.
This combination.
This combination, yeah. It's insane, but I know it's fun. It's fun.
Okay, so apart from that, have you considered, you know, coming up with a concert or something like that to, you know, give back to your fans what they've been looking forward to?
Actually, this Valentine. I'm doing a concert. It's a free concert.
Where is that?
It's actually the date. The venue is gonna come out this coming week.
Okay.
And definitely, I mean, the red carpet is
the white carpet. You can't be sitting here and be saying the red carpet. You're sanctioned.
I know. My bad. I mean, the white carpet gotta be the first. I need that white carpet there.
Sure.
Definitely, I mean, because
once you rehearse 100 times and get it right, the white carpet, we will be there.
The white carpet, the white carpet, the white carpet, the white carpet. Okay.
You just passed. We'll be there.
I know.
I
know, but it's definitely something I've been planning to do for a while now, and this is going to be a yearly, annual event. For lovers out there, you know, like, you know, when the dates and venue, like, it's going to be on Valentine Day, which is the 14th. But definitely, every lover out there could come to this show free. Just come with your loved ones and have fun. It's gonna be great music. And I'm looking to have a couple of my acts over there, like my best friends, John Jermaine, Chemfe. You know, we have, you know, Adina Thembi is also, she's more family to the team. So definitely, there's gonna be a lot of guys out there to have fun.
Okay, but you know, there's also a show called the Chocolate Splash. Chocolate Splash is by the white carpet, and so that's how we also celebrate our Valentine's Day. And so on this platform, let's throw out the invite to you to come and socialize with our viewers and also appeal to your fans to, you know, spend more time with you on YouTube and wherever you be.
I think it's, you know,
this one is live commitment.
No. I'm on it. Like, as long as you have that mic,
it will be there. That mic will be right there. There's a live band too, so you definitely, I know, would want to be on.
Oh yeah. I mean,
you do live band?
I do live band.
Okay.
I was born with live band.
You were born with live band.
Born with live
so
band.
So how come some of your colleagues are not able to do the live band?
I mean, live band, you know, I don't blame my colleagues because, you know, with the kind of music, like, for example, I do R&B. And with that kind of music, when you do, like, when you see live, you know, I'm not saying we are there yet, but I'm not going to say, like, when you hear Chris Brown play live band. The sort of live band they play is different because you know they have it fused like with everything. So let's say when you hear a CD, right? Let's say you hear my CD, and then you come to my live show, and then you hear the like the sound you hear is not going to be the same.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a no-no for me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why even for my live shows, I love just the piano and the guitar, nothing else.
And that works for a romantic evening.
Exactly. That's what we're gonna do for Valentine. How about that?
Yeah,
And so that's why most
so
of them.
on Val's Day falls on a Sunday, so Sunday evening is when your show is coming up.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna give away the venue yet, but
that's okay. We already whet our appetite, and we're looking forward to that.
Definitely,
okay, so what more would you want to share with your fans before we wrap up this conversation?
I would love to say my fans could follow me on Twitter, official Kwesi, which is QW official and then QWECI. YouTube is Kwesi. Facebook, however, is the Dead Buddy Music, DEDBUDDY. I'm sticking with the Dead Buddy, so you know, you could when you see me, you could call me Dead Buddy or Kwesi, whichever. But I'm around now.
Yeah, so Kwesi has his concert coming up on the 14th of February, and so you do not want to miss out on that because he has his songs out there on YouTube, and the party one, just get to hear that one, and the video is ready, right?
The video is actually ready.
The video is ready. Next week we'll share the video with you right here on the white carpet. Kwesi, thank you so much for making time. But today something is missing. I don't see your muffler.
Yeah, I know. I left it. You know, I just wanted to come simple because I know.
We can share mine. Share mine.
Yeah, yours look shining for me right now, but you know.
This feminine.
Yeah, this feminine.
Yeah. Are you jealous? I know you're jealous already, but that's okay. You will get your own.
I know, right?
That is your dead body, Kwesi. No, it's actually Kwesi Dead Body or Dead Body Kwesi.
Whichever
one, whatever arrangement. He's still Dead Body, he's still Kwesi. So once you say any of that, it is him. He is coming up with his concert on Valentine's Day. Thank you, Kwesi, for passing through. But of course, when we come back, guess what? Okay, no, not when we come back. Let me actually tell you now. Politicians are coming in handy. Yes. When I say that, what I simply want to, I don't know even how I want to put this, but we're having a lot more politicians in the entertainment industry than ever before. The latest to add up to the numbers is comedian Salinko, who says that Papa Kwesi Indum is his, he admires him, and so being an admirer of him, he wants to contest for a seat as an MP on the ticket of PPP. And he says, okay, let's listen to Salinko.
I can do big and better for my constituency. Through MPship, I learned, or I know I can do something better. And being a good patriotic person, I followed Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum since the Fourth Republic of Ghana when he was CPP flag bearer. I love him because of his good works he has been doing and done for Ghana. This man has tried many times in terms of being a president of Ghana. Hence, he's not getting it. But still, he do good for Ghana. So I love him since my infancy. And now I've had the chance to stand for him as an MP on his behalf.
Well, so the flag bearer, not just say. He loves his flag bearer. Okay, so let me take a few of your messages. Very soon, our critics will be joining us here. Francis and Chris are on standby. They will be with us to talk through the issues. Now, let's quickly. Have I lost my way, actually? Okay, I came to you. You say that, thanks for bringing my man, Kwesi, on your show. Tell him I would wish to shoot his videos for him. And that's coming from AB Multimedia. Tell him for you, AB. Okay, this says, hi Gladys, please tell Shatta to give us a break. He thinks, say, okay, baby kiddies, waiting, you go come out for your own mouth soon, said, hit that, oh, Charlie, we'll pitch in idea and call you my meal. Next time, try and you make it the English one for me. Hi, love your outfit. It's really nice. Thank you so much for loving my outfit. Okay, so from Humble Virgin, you say, Gladys, today I must confess that you really look gorgeous tonight. Thank you so much. You guys make me blush every day underneath my black skin. Okay, so this says that, okay, keep your messages coming through. I'm not sure I can read this one, but keep your messages coming through as we look forward to Francis and Chris very soon. Uncle Francis is just coming. Yeah, come and join me. You are here. Chris is later, I guess. All right, so we have Francis Doku, the entertainment analyst, with us here on the white carpet. And so, hey, Chris will join us soon, I'm sure.
Very
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
yes.
Uncle Francis, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm well. Have you seen Moesha's breasts?
Not this week.
Not this week. When was the last time you saw those? They are firm and distant, so
yeah,
she won't even wear bra.
Very firm breasts.
Have you pressed it before?
I haven't even seen her.
But you have tested it, very firm.
Well, I mean, you can see firm breasts with your eyes. You know. I haven't even seen her before, so I wouldn't be able to press it.
Okay. I won't even ask the next question. So now we can talk about Shatta Wale.
Yeah, we can talk about anything.
Yeah, okay. Shatta Wale eventually says that he's picking up nomination forms. Did I say nomination forms? Why wouldn't that happen when Salinko is already excited about his flag bearer? Okay, so he has gone to file his songs for Ghana Music Awards. And he says he did that because his fans requested for that. His fans demanded that one. Should that really be a case for an artist to enter his songs for?
Well, I think the reason you enter the music awards is because you feel that you have done well and you want to be rewarded, you know, for what work you have done. That's why people file. It's nomination, right? Oh, it's not nomination. That's why people pick form and
whatever.
Whatever. You know, and everybody has a certain motivation for which, you know, they do that. But I think that given his history with the music awards, I had hoped that if he wanted to come back, because remember last year he said he shouldn't be nominated.
Yeah.
You know.
Me don't need any award.
You know, yeah.
He actually did a song for that.
He did, yeah. He did not. So I expected personally, but he has a different opinion, that if you were coming back, you come in a bit more, not just because you said you shouldn't be nominated, because of a lot of other things that have happened previously. For me, the icing on the cake being when he offered to auction the Ghana Music Awards, 3 awards that he picked for 2 Ghana cities, you know. And so if you're coming back, I thought you would be a bit more remorseful, you know, than just saying that your fans are the ones that said you should come, so you will. It means that you yourself, you haven't really made a decision, you know. So tomorrow, if your fans say don't go, then we probably will have that issue again. So for me, on the basis of that is where I think that he shouldn't be his nomination should not be, his entry shouldn't be accepted. You know.
Don't worry, who's your flag bearer?
We're yet to elect our flag bearer, but I think it will be Samia and Nkrumah.
And you also contest for a seat, I guess.
Not now.
Osudoku Prince.
Not now. Maybe 2024. God willing.
There'll be so much pressure.
Inshallah.
In that hood.
Inshallah.
I see. Okay, so but George Kwe doesn't seem to the idea that Shatta Wale is picking up the forms. How is Shatta House taking it?
Well, I mean, I think Shatta House,
you're on the board, so that's why I'll ask you this question.
Yeah,
you're not on the board this year.
I am on the board of the Ghana Music Awards, but I don't work for Shatta, so I can't speak for Shatta
Okay,
House.
as the board, how is this sitting with you?
Well, the board thinks that, you know, everybody who's a musician, if suppose that you release a work in a year under review from January 1 to December 31st, you qualify, you know, so you pick a form and tender. I think the next issue has to be whether what you put will be accepted or not.
Okay.
And the board hasn't gotten to that stage yet where they would nominate one person or not. I think in the process, during the course of the picking of entry forms and entries and conclusion and all that, the board will come out with a list of people who are. But everybody, I mean, so long as you have a song
release a song within the year on the review, you qualify. So I think the next stage would be for the board to look and say, okay, of all the things that you've said against the award scheme, the board, and everybody else, would you still be accepted? I think the communication will come during the course of
this year. I think there's been a lot of hit songs out there.
Yeah, I mean, like any other year, there have been a lot of hit songs. I mean, Shatta himself had some hit songs. Stonebwoy has about 2 big songs. What's his name? Bisa K.O.D, you know, has some big songs. You know, what's her name? Miss V, EL. You know, even Sarkodie. You know, all of them have big songs. You know, so it's been a very successful year for music, and I'm very sure that it will be a tough job on the board to decide which, you know, songs to select in each category, I think, and also in my view, the public also who will be voting and the other committees as well. So it's a very tough year. I mean, very successful year for music, and it will be one of the most difficult years when it comes to choosing who will win what.
There's this controversy going on Twitter that about the fact that the Gasmila's song Tilimo doesn't seem to be making it to this calendar year because it became a hit after this calendar year, and so it cannot be, you know, filed for that. But you know, the Eurochrome actually borrowed the beats of Tilimo, and well, I don't want to say it's a cover, but it almost sounds like the beat wise for Eurochrome, but it looks like that can rather qualify to be in the nominations for the music awards this year. Is that right?
Well, like I said, I mean, we're still in the process of entry. You know, people presenting their entry will end on 31st January. So it is after all this had ended that the board will sit and sift through all the work that have been presented and decide that, okay, look, compare the periods in which each song was released with what itself, the records that it has, you know, and then decide whether you fall within the year or not. And I think it very strongly, I mean, even before every work is received, I think we all know that Gasmila's song came in a bit late in the year 2014, you know, so I don't know if he's putting in an entry for that song.
Okay, but if he does it qualify?
No, if it fell, if the song wasn't released between January 1 and 31st December 2015, then definitely it wouldn't fall in.
So is it possible that Eurochrome can actually enter and win?
It's possible if Eurochrome fell within the year, and it's a song that it can compete within any of the categories. You know, if you're going to shortlist and it will fall within, then why not? It qualifies.
Isn't Eurochrome a kind of a cover song?
Well, I mean, I think then we have to define what cover is. But
is cover just singing lyrics, using lyrics, or it can also apply to beats?
Cover applies to the music. I mean, somebody sings his music and then you pick it and then put your own, what do you call it, your own interpretation sometime on it, you know, and all that. It could be, but if it's your work and you register it as your work, why not?
So it means that I can pick Kakai, which is kind of doing well, and, you know, practically, maybe I won't say Kakai, but I'll say something else, but the same beat, the same, you know, mannerism, sing it and enter it for an award.
If you enter, if you qualify, sure, why not?
So it means anybody at all can pick and do a cover and win, and you sit there and you don't get anything?
Anybody, if you're good and your song becomes popular, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the board should define that right too, because otherwise, right from here, I'm going to do another version of Ikikimi.
Do it and let's see how popular
in my case, I won't get anything, you know, dwindling.
Yeah, do it and let's see how popular it becomes.
No, but so okay, I can use an electronic penis to achieve the same results, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can use a dildo.
After all I will get is 120 cedis fine.
Yeah, and then you have on your record a criminal record too.
Oh, well, that one is on paper.
Yeah,
it's not a tag on my face.
It'll stamp it in your passport.
No way. Let's just dedicate some time to talk about Celine Dion's husband, who passed on just 2 days ago. And I think I also remember a friend mentioning to me that her brother is also suffering from cancer and is likely to lose out on it also.
Actually, the news is in that the brother is gone too.
Oh, the brother is gone too. That's such a blow to her, because at least even if you were talking about just the husband, he was like a pillar.
He was. I mean, I think Renee took Celine and made her what she eventually became, you know. So as far as her career is concerned, Renee was the guy who properly made Celine Dion. And so she respects him so much. She respected him so much and relied on him for most of the things that she did career-wise. And so it will be a very big blow to her. But I mean, I don't know what kind of emotions Celine Dion will be going through by now, considering as her husband died, and then her brother also died from the same sickness.
Yeah, from the same sickness. Also, within 3 days.
Within 3 days. That's devastating. You know, I don't know what words to put to it, but that's absolutely devastating. And I pray that she would hold herself tight together and keep herself, you know, busy with something that will keep her mind off this very painful death that happened within a very short time.
Very, very
I mean, if you were to mourn and end within a certain time before another one happens, at least you. But for both to happen back to back in the manner that it has, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And I hope that Celine and the family, you know, will take heart in something and keep themselves together.
Our hearts go out to Celine. Are you attending the funeral? Have you considered that? Okay, we'll talk about
Renee's funeral?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
You have not. Okay.
I don't even know if I'll get a visa to Canada.
Have you been writing about them on Facebook?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. President Obama says that he is in love with Kendrick's lyrics over. He says Drake does well. He actually was asked who his favorite musician is, and then he says, "Okay, Drake does quite well. He does well, but I think Kendrick's is awesome. His lyrics are something else, and he thinks that his last album last year was awesome." Now, what I want to find out is what kind of lyrics does Kendrick use in his songs that appeal so much to the president of the world?
He's not a president of the world. He's a president of America. He cannot be president of the world. There's things happening, you know. I still are killing people and all that. He should focus on being president.
And stop listening to music lyrics.
These things that he does about, you know, taking my best rap. I mean, just last week when he went to deliver the State of the Nation address, it was Wale who went with him and rapped for him. So I don't know how this Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing is coming. I mean,
no, but I want to go into the lyrics Kendrick actually used. I'm asking this because if it is good, then it means it's something we can all learn from, actually. Our musicians can learn from, can pick from.
Well, I mean, Kendrick has a very... Kendrick, at the moment, Kendrick is like one of the best rappers, if not the best rapper. I mean, if you take the nomination from Grammys, for example, Kendrick Lamar had the biggest nomination among rappers. You know? So he's up there. I mean, together with Taylor Swift, they had the biggest number of nominations. You know, so he's a big one up there. Our lyrics is something that everybody, or even the music of artists, is something that everybody have a certain reason why they like. I mean, just this evening I was arguing with somebody who said that to him, Okomfo Kwale is the best lyricist of all time. And I said, no, you can't say that. That's what's the word to use? That's an affront on the talent of Obrafo, who, in my view, has the best lyrics ever. So I think it's a matter of opinion. I mean, I don't know why.
You won't say D Black?
No, I wouldn't say D Black. I would say Obrafo. Please don't lead me to temptation.
Don't lead me.
I can find my way, you know. So, I think Obama knows what he's seen in Kendrick Lamar's lyrics compared to that of Drake, you know, and all that. Plus, of course, Drake is Canadian. Kendrick Lamar is American. You know, so I mean, the president has to be consistent with who he prefers.
He has to be loyal to his people. Otherwise, he will lose a vote.
Well, he doesn't need a vote. It's his final term anyway.
No, for the party. He still will campaign anyway to bring some more votes for whoever wins the party's ticket.
Bernie Sanders. I prefer Bernie Sanders to Hillary Clinton.
At least thank God you're not voting.
Thank God I'm not voting, yes. Yeah. Just like I prefer Donald Trump to Sanders.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You prefer Donald Trump?
Yes.
You prefer Donald Trump?
Yeah, I'm a Trump,
You do.
I'm a Trump fan.
Why, you need some cash?
No, I don't. I mean, I like him.
You like him?
Yeah, I like him. I like the man he made out of himself, to be where he is today.
Okay.
And I would want to see him in the White House as the president. Although the whole world is hating on him, but I like him.
You see, the point is, when he comes on, you won't even get any chance at all to enter USA.
I don't want to go to USA.
Ah, okay. But we want to go, so please don't.
Well, I mean, that's your problem. Not mine.
Uncle Francis, thank you. There's a lot more I want us to talk about, but David's screaming already. David, please stop playing with the time when we come to sit here. We don't come. All right, Uncle Francis, thank you so much for making it to the white carpet. And have you received your parcel? I sent a parcel across. Okay, we'll talk about that. You haven't?
No.
You will receive the parcel. Don't worry.
Really? It's a big parcel.
I'm in charge. You get it. It's a huge parcel. You get it.
Okay.
All right. So let me seize this opportunity to say congratulations to you, Mr. and Mrs. Ochiame Kwame. Okay. So Mr. and Mrs. Apawinsia, you celebrated your 7th anniversary of marriage just a couple of days ago, and let me say congratulations to you.
In Singapore.
In Singapore. Okay. Thank you. In Singapore. Keep the fire burning, keep the love candle burning. Do not turn it off yet. Be examples for your fellow artists in the music industry and, of course, in the entertainment industry. Be an emulation for them so they know that when they marry, they have to keep to each other and make it interesting, make it real. Of course, I would say special thank you to all of you for making time to watch the white carpet tonight. Join us again same time on Sunday at 8 p.m. right here on Joy News on Multi TV for a repeat, just in case you missed out or you want another of the show. My name, once again, is Gladys Osei Oredu. The white carpet is always brought to you by Airtel and supported by Optimal Hair Relaxer. See you again.
The white carpet was brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.